With the latest on what's happening with the British pound and a look ahead in Europe, let's go to Antonia Oprita, who's our senior editor at Real Money. Hi, Antonia.
Hello, Rhonda.
It's been a big week watching what's happening with the pound, 31-year low, and on Friday, some disturbing trading moves in the pound. What happened in terms of that so-called flash crash, and what are the experts saying about the continued weakness?
Yes, in terms of the flash crash, nobody really knows what happened. It just plunged over 2 minutes to a very low level. Experts aren't even in agreement over what the lowest level was. Some people say it was 118, some people say it was 114. The point is that after that flash crash, normally, if it was just a trading error, the currency would have come back quite strongly. However, it has been trading down the whole day. And I have to say that before today, the comments in the British media regarding the weakness of the pound after the Brexit vote were quite optimistic. A lot of people said it's going to help exports, it's going to narrow the trade deficit. That didn't happen yet, but that was the hope. But today, we're beginning to see some quite pessimistic comments. We are beginning to see reports that, for instance, at some airports, people traveling to Europe are getting even less than €1 for £1, although officially the pound and the euro are not yet at parity. And also, we are beginning to see comments regarding the increase in inflation that could be caused by this continued weakness of the pound.
Clearly something I know you'll be watching next week. We also have some data as usual, and we'll get a look, Antonia, of how industries are doing in the UK. How important is that?
Normally, it wouldn't attract too much attention. The Office of National Statistics is due to release on Tuesday a report on the various industries in London and how they're faring. And also, they're going to look at the workforce, they're going to look at how productive people are. But in the context of Brexit and in the context of what we've heard from the government, for instance, the Home Secretary was saying that companies in Britain might have to release lists of foreign workers. This is going to be under increased scrutiny to see just how affected London will be by the Brexit vote.
And finally, Antonia, the week begins with a couple of key meetings on Monday. Tell us about those.
Yes, in the Eurozone, we're going to have on Monday a meeting of 10 countries that are looking at imposing a financial transactions tax. This has been a very long debate within the European Union. It started in February 2013. The point is that such a tax would bring back some revenues to the countries that allowed taxpayer money to save the banks. Among these countries, there are the Eurozone heavyweights, Germany, France, and Italy, and they're hoping to reach an agreement on this tax this autumn. So they're going to have some discussions on Monday, and later that day, we're going to see the Eurogroup meeting, which is a meeting of the Eurozone finance ministers. And on that, on the official agenda, Greece is quite high up, but we can be sure that they're going to discuss Deutsche Bank. And for once, Germany will be in the hot seat rather than being the one to tell everybody else that they must behave.
Antonia Oprita, a lot going on there. Thanks so much for the update.
Thank you.
I'm Rhonda Schaffler for The Street.